like if you found the video valuable. When Ellie and Mark purchased the old Victorian house on the edge of Crest Hill, they thought they were buying charm and history. What they got instead was a secret no one had dared to tell. The house had been vacant for over a decade. The price was suspiciously low, but the couple chalked it up to the market. The moment they stepped inside, Ellie felt something was off. The air was heavy, like someone was watching. Still, Mark loved the wooden banister and high ceilings, so they moved in without hesitation. They were told the house had 4 bedrooms, but the layout only revealed 3. The upper floor had a hallway that ended in a solid wall. Odd, but old houses often had quirks. 1 week after moving in, Mark was in the attic installing insulation when he noticed something strange. A door on the floor plan that didn't exist in real life. It was labeled, Upper East Bedroom. But in the physical house, no such door could be seen. Curious and increasingly obsessed, Mark knocked on the hallway wall where the room should have been. It sounded hollow. That night, Mark grabbed a crowbar and began tearing away the drywall. Beneath it, he uncovered a narrow wooden door painted shut. "What the hell?" he muttered. Ellie stood behind him, wide-eyed. This wasn't in the inspection. With effort, they pried the door open. It led to a small staircase winding up to a hidden room. The smell hit them first, dust, rot, and something metallic. The room was windowless, its walls stained and scratched. In the center was a metal-framed bed with old leather straps on the sides. The floor was scattered with old toys, yellowed papers, and a single photograph of a girl, eyes wide, mouth sewn shut with thick black thread. Ellie turned pale. "We need to call someone." Mark disagreed. "If we report this, we'll lose the house. Let's just clean it up." That night, neither of them could sleep. Over the next few days, the mood in the house changed. Lights flickered, objects moved on their own, and Ellie kept waking up with scratches down her back. She blamed it on stress. Mark was increasingly irritable and distant. He spent hours in the secret room, going through the papers. "Her name was Lillian," he said one night, eyes glassy. "She was locked in here for years." "By who?" Ellie asked. "Her parents. They ran this house as a boarding school during the war." Lillian was different. "What do you mean?" He didn't answer. Soon, Ellie began hearing whispers, soft, raspy voices calling her name. Mark's behavior grew worse. He started locking the door to the secret room and refused to let Ellie in. He barely ate. He didn't sleep. When she finally forced her way in, she found the walls covered in writing. Lillian was right repeated hundreds of times in different handwriting. Terrified, Ellie contacted the town archives. What she found chilled her. In 1948, a family named Whitmore owned the house. Their daughter, Lillian, was reported missing. The case was never solved. But a former teacher later confessed on his deathbed that she'd been hidden away because she saw things no one else could. Said she could see the end of people. The teacher claimed Lillian warned him of his brother's death, and days later, his brother drowned. Ellie tried to confront Mark with this, but he was too far gone. One night, she found him sitting in the middle of the hidden room, speaking in tongues and slicing his palm open. "She's coming back," he whispered. "I promised." Ellie ran. She stayed in a motel, planning to sell the house. But one night, she received a voicemail from Mark. Just static, then a voice, faint, high-pitched, "You can't run." When police entered the house, they found the room bricked up again from the inside. Mark was gone. The walls were clean, as if nothing had ever happened. The photograph, the writing, gone. Only one thing remained. A child's voice on the baby monitor Ellie had accidentally left behind. It played on repeat. "There's someone upstairs."